professionals and head to confessional. And once I'm in the booth, I feel real congressional. Welcome to the episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't drink and drive when you can smoke and fly. Soaring so high into the night sky, reaching for the stars, but they landed on a moon pie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If the FBI is investigating, that means they don't know shit. That's what that tells you. Because what they would tell you if they knew what the fuck was going on was they'd say, there's drones flying over New Jersey and the military has it under control. See how easy we get into it?
Crazy, man. Shit. I feel, I don't know. It's just weird, man. If you just sit back and look and observe what's going on, you would see what's going on. I feel like I feel like fuck it. It's the US. That's what I feel like.
Right.
That's what I feel like. They the ones flying shit up in the air. Because if somebody came in your backyard,
right,
you would go check it out, right? See who the fuck.
Most likely, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be the idea. You'd have to do your own kind of investigation to go, what's going on here?
Exactly.
You know? So yeah, definitely. But
and nobody's doing too much enough. You have all this technology.
Well, the real question is, why is this happening now?
Everything's happening right now.
Right. Why is all this happening right now? Like, that's the crazy part. You know, like when you look at one thing like that by itself, isolated, and don't think about nothing else, it sounds like one little situation. Like, oh, they'll handle it. You know. But when you start to put it together with everything else, it starts, like you're saying, everything starts to feel really weird. You know, you're like, what's going on here?
It's weird, man.
Because here's another weird one. Where's Kamala been? Where's our VP been? Where's Biden been? Since the election happens, neither of them have said anything about anything. None of them have come out and done anything, you know, publicly to say anything that's going on. But the only one that's being vocal right now is the Trump side.
Trump.
He's picking his players. He's putting his things together. You know what I mean? He's trying to, he's putting some plans. He's saying a lot of things on the internet. You know, he's putting a lot of stuff on Twitter with Elon and shit. He's putting a lot of stuff on his True Social. You know what I mean? So you got all that stuff happening too. You got, and we're going to get into all this, folks. We're going to get into all this, folks, today. You got the United Healthcare situation. You know what I mean? Where the CEO got unalived.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got the drones. You got this. You got the spiritual stuff happening in the world. You got 12/12 happening this week. You know what I mean? It just happened on Thursday, 12/12. You know what I mean? So it's like all these things are happening, and everybody's going, I don't know what's happening. It's like you just have to see that there's a lot going on.
Right.
You know, like you said, it's
You
just a
gotta take
lot
time. Like,
going on.
Like we always say, take time out, step back, see what's going on.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just logically look at the world and say, what the fuck is happening right now?
Right. I mean, you got to feel it. Something's in the air.
You gotta feel this energy. You have to.
Like I've drone through fog before.
Right.
But Tuesday,
Different fog, right?
this shit was like on the ground. Like I couldn't see nothing.
Could they be hiding
until
something?
I got up on the damn car.
Could they be hiding something?
I don't know.
Could they be hiding something in the skies?
Something could have been flying around
Yeah.
that day. Mm-hmm. We never know
We don't know.
because I couldn't see up in the sky
You
or
have
nothing.
no idea.
I couldn't
Anything
barely
could have
see in
been
front
there.
of me, bruh.
Anything could have been there. You'd have never known. You just never would have known. You know?
Shit, they could have put a new sky up that motherfucker.
Could have changed anything and you'd have never noticed.
And you wouldn't known.
Never noticed. You know? So welcome to Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with
BDot, baby.
episode 105. What the fuck's going on?
105, yes, sir.
And Monday, we just had our 2-year anniversary.
2-year anniversary. It's
Our
anniversary.
2-year
Made for
anniversary.
you and me.
This show has been going on for 2 years, folks. What the fuck have y'all been up to?
You heard the man. What y'all been up to?
Our first episode was recorded on December 9th, 2022.
Bomb droppers.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Yes, sir.
It is. Yeah, crazy.
And I didn't realize that until you brought it to my attention.
Right. It wasn't. I didn't think about it.
I was like, shit.
I was more worried about the 100th episode than that. Truthfully, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why when this rolled around, I was like, we'll chat about it. But this is not the big thing for me. It was having 100 episodes was the thing for me.
Right.
I didn't really care about the 2 years we've taken to do it. You know what I mean? Truthfully, you know what I mean? But they were so close to each other, obviously, because, 52 weeks in a year, and if you're doing an episode every week, it's going to take you 2 years to get those 100 episodes, or whatever, give or take, depending on when you start.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so since we started early December, our 100th episode came early November. You know what I mean? So yeah, it just happened that way, and here we are.
Yeah, us.
We're still fucking here.
Yeah, us. Shit. Hey, sometimes you gotta give yourself a shout out, man, because a lot of people don't do that no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta.
Yeah, as they say now, you gotta
boost yourself up, man.
Give them your flowers while they're alive, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, 2 years for the show. Over 100 episodes, 105. Here we are. You know what I mean? And
still
rocking. I mean, and the thing is the topics haven't changed. They've gotten deeper. You know what I mean? If you've been following along in some of these episodes, you've seen how we've taken things and we've gotten deeper and deeper and deeper as we continue this journey of ascension and evolving and growing and all these different things that we're doing, changing the world. We're changing the world.
Bomb droppers. Yep. We on a mission, man.
It's a new reality.
You on a mission.
Yeah.
You got to be on a mission. Got to do something with yourself.
Yep.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Don't let that shit just go to pass, because you're gonna look back and be like, damn, the hell was I doing?
Bullshitting.
Not a damn thing.
Right. Yeah, true. I mean, that's true, because that's the thing is, right, is I'm gonna be able to look back and see, and we're gonna be able to look back and see all of this stuff we did this whole time.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? That's the cool part. That's the cool part that I've always loved, even when doing music and everything, is I get to leave that music. You see what I'm saying? And you see it. We've played it on the episodes. You know what I mean? We've done it on the shows where we've been able to show how I've had music for so long because it's just out now. It's there. It's not going anywhere. As long as the internet's here, we're going to have it. So that's the cool part, is we get to leave over 100 episodes at this point and more. We're counting. We're still counting. You know what I mean? So we get to leave hundreds of episodes of awkward intelligence for everybody. I get to leave plenty of music. We have a new album coming out. The new album, Kinglomerate, is Amongst Sheep, is on the way. That thing will be out. It'll be out January 1st. Kinglomerate. Amongst Sheep.
Amongst Sheep. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
That should make you just want to be like,
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Let me grab this and see what the hell they talking about on this.
So some of these songs we've been playing for y'all folks over the last couple months are going to end up on this album. You know what I mean? And this album has, it's featuring 4 main artists. And that's me, BDot, Mr. Prim, and Rich Black. Those are the 4 main artists that it's featuring. That's what we're trying to bring the vibe of us 4 to everybody. But along the way, we picked up a few features, you know what I mean? Right. So we got V12 on the intro, you know what I mean? V12 Super on the intro. We've got Insimi on one of the tracks, backing us up on one of the tracks. So we don't have a bunch of features because it's 4 of us, you know what I mean? We're almost featuring each other. So that's a cool part, but we got, you know what I mean? So this album's going to be very interesting, and it's going to kick off 2025. Right. That's the idea, is we're going to kick you off 2025 with a brand new PPE compilation type album where everybody gets to kind of shine and feature on their own different tracks and everything. You know, it's a whole conglomerate of shit.
Right. Bomb droppers.
It just works. You know what I mean? It's a whole
Yeah.
conglomerate of shit.
Telling you. And
Amongst sheep.
and the music choice for that fits right with it.
Yeah.
The name.
Yeah.
It fits right with it.
Everything it works together. Like even tonight, we got to do the final mix, fix some of these final mixes and get it ready for the folks. So that's what's cool is listening to it over these last few weeks, trying to get it tightened up. It works together. It works very well together. So this is one of those albums where it's like, you don't even know, there's so much in there.
Yeah.
There's so much to like
Yeah.
work on. You're just like, I got to unpack this. So yeah, there's going to be plenty to listen to on the New Year's. You know what I mean? So midnight.
Yeah.
Midnight. Yeah. New Year's is when we drop Conglomerate.
It's definitely some different vibes on there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely. And it's all good.
I'm excited.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Real. And shit. I'm excited to be on the damn thing.
Yeah, it's crazy that you did
know?
as much work as you did.
For
you know what I
real.
mean? Just not even thinking about it. It just happened
Right.
that way.
Definitely
We didn't
just
plan
happened.
it this way. It just kind of happened this way. But yeah, that's what's cool. Is it came together because it's supposed to work.
Right.
This is just how. And I'm telling you, after this, like I said, we're gonna get into other mixes and stuff. I'll show you some stuff that we've been noticing. It's like there's some fucking synchronicities in there for folks. Y'all are gonna be able to check these out too. They're in the album.
Okay.
It's all just in there. Like shit's in there. It's crazy. That's the reason why it came together, or it's coming together the way it's going.
Right.
Is because of just we're listening to the signs. We're listening to the signs. You know what I mean? That's something BDot wanted to hit hard today. Was pay attention to what you're being told.
Yes. Not from anybody. From God.
What's in here? Who's this in here talking to you?
From God.
And remember that it's always good
You hear me?
stuff. It's always good stuff.
Believe me.
Yeah.
Listen to him, man.
Yeah. He's not going to tell you to do some crazy
Ain't nobody
shit.
perfect. You know what I mean? Like, he been telling me things, but I kind of shoved it off.
Right.
But I kept it with me.
Right.
You know what
You
I'm
was
saying?
just kind of putting it on the back burner.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wasn't really focusing on it.
Yeah. I heard him,
Right.
but I wasn't listening.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But he just showed me. He showed me something like, oh, okay.
Shorty, you don't listen.
Yeah. See?
Remember that, Jay?
Yeah. So, listen. You ever been like driving and you be like, you know what? I'm going this way today.
Yep.
Boom.
I'm just going to change out of nowhere.
Boom.
You just make that change. You go, I'm going to go this way.
Out of nowhere, right? Yeah. You gotta listen.
Sometimes you got to listen. Yep.
You know what I'm
Very
saying?
true.
That could have been for a reason.
Correct. Right. If you'd have kept going, something could have happened.
Something could have happened.
It didn't happen now
And it
because
could have been you.
And it didn't happen now because you went the other way.
Right.
So yeah.
And you listen, you know?
You listened, right? You felt it. You felt that push, and you listened. That's the thing. Is also when you're listening up here
Right.
for God, you're also listening with this too. That's why I said it's always good stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like God's not going to tell you to do something evil to somebody. You know what I mean? Like that's not how He communicates.
Right.
If that's being communicated to you, you'll feel that in your heart. Your heart will go, okay, this doesn't feel right. Now, if it doesn't feel right, then you know it's not right.
Right.
That's the whole point. Is you'll be able to
Exactly.
confirm it in your body by
You'll
hearing
feel
it and then feeling it.
Yes,
and
sir.
And then you know what I mean. The rest of your shit will connect and move you through, and you'll be like, okay, this feels right.
Right.
You know what I mean? This feels like what I'm
Right.
supposed to be doing.
Right.
So I feel you. But that's just for the folks. You know what I mean? Just letting the folks understand that too. It's like it's not everything you're hearing in your fucking head.
Right.
It's
everything.
from God. You know what I mean? It's from source. It's from, all that stuff. It's like, remember, you'll be able to check it with your heart. You know what I mean? Your heart will be able to
Got go
check
off
that. for
feelings,
you.
man.
So yeah, that's
Now they say go with your gut. Go with your gut instincts. This
is the whole point why
That's what it is.
Yeah, this is the whole point why we're tuning into those new frequencies and new ideas is because they told us to listen less to our shit back in the day. You know what I mean? They didn't want us to really develop it.
Right.
They'd rather we didn't develop it because then they could still keep fucking with us,
Yes, sir.
So that's the whole point, is to keep developing it, keep working on it, keep listening to it, keep building it, because the more you do, the stronger it will get and the better the connection will be.
Bomb droppers. Telling you, man. Shit. How many of y'all still pray over your food, man?
I don't. I never really have too much.
You feel what I'm saying?
I will if other people do. Like if we all want to do it, if someone wants to do it, I have no problem with it. But I'm with you. It's the same idea of, think about it. If you had to eat something for substance and you knew it wasn't that good, but you could put energy into it to make sure it was good for you, why wouldn't you do that?
Right.
So it makes sense that you bless it and make sure it's good, and and do it regardless. You know what I mean? Regardless of who made it and whatever. You know what I mean? Like saying it comes blessed, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to keep blessing it. You know what I mean? I totally agree with that. It doesn't hurt. So that's a great thing to do.
And you never know, because
but you can do it in your own way. You know what I mean? It all doesn't have to be a specific thing.
Whoever made it, they could have had bad energy with this shit.
Very true. That's why I said that sometimes it's good. Sometimes you don't know where it's coming from.
Right.
So you're right. That's why. It's one thing go grandma house and grandma food's good, but you're still gonna do what you got to do. You know what I mean? But that's why I say, because it doesn't hurt it. You can't over bless it. You know what I mean? Like you just can't do that. It's gonna just be better.
Right.
So, but you're right. When you're out and when you're doing things, it's probably, you know what I mean? Because you don't know what energy you're soaking in at that point. That's the crazy part. That's the part we don't think about a lot of times. So yeah, very interesting.
Even at restaurants, I still pray. I don't care who looking at me.
Right. Yeah, it's your food. You got to deal with it. But also, you got to remember too. You got your chain now.
Do I got my chain?
No, I'm saying your chain.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I got my chain.
So I'm saying, now that you have that radiates a blessing too, per se. So that's why I say you can't over bless.
Right.
So you're getting some of that too. You know what I mean? So when you have drinks and stuff too, you can hold your drink here for a second. Boom, all the energy's in it now. See what I'm saying? Because it's radiating. So the second you put it nearby, the water's going to soak it right up. You know what I mean?
Done.
So, or any drink you're holding. That's why I said, any of the charms, any of the holos, the holograph, I share them on my Instagram and stuff. ppeintox is all that stuff. It's all got frequencies infused in it. You know what I mean? This right here, the wands, they all got frequencies in them. So if you have these, these are kind of like putting orgone pyramids in your house, putting, crystals. It's just a crystal. So you put the crystal in your house, you know what I mean? And when you have that around, that's emitting frequencies too. So anything that comes in contact with that is going to absorb, that can absorb frequencies, is going to absorb it. So that's for everybody out there too, you know what I mean, that doesn't know that. So,
gotcha.
So praying and all these different things that we've established over years of doing things is all about putting the good frequencies back into whatever we're doing, in case somebody tries to sabotage you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's me. Bomb droppers. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. And it's crazy. Like, I don't judge people, but I watch them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go out somewhere and I'm like, dang, you didn't say your grace. You ain't say no prayer over the food. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I don't judge him, but
right.
I'm just like, damn.
Right. And that's why I said, like, everybody can do it in their own way. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I have my chain, so my chain is protecting me at the same time too.
Got you.
That's not an excuse. I get it. You still got to show gratitude and and stuff like that. But that's why I said it's not an excuse. But it's like, that's the idea. Once I realize that I'm just radiating good anyways, my body knows what to eat and what not to eat. You know how you'll see some shit and you go, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think I'm going to eat that. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's how it was this morning at 7-Eleven. I'm like,
see what I'm saying?
I ain't messing with that.
Yeah, because it's the goodness in your body's going, do you really want to put this bullshit in here after you just hooked yourself up this morning and you want to just defeat all that?
Good. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. That's you feeling that intuition and doing it. Because I do the same thing sometimes where, I'll be chilling at the house or something. I'll eat dinner, and then it'll be like 1 a.m. and I'll be like, man, I could eat again. I could really eat again. You know what I mean? But it's late. So I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll go and start almost making food. And something will go, man, just go to bed. Or just go relax.
Yeah.
You don't need this. Yeah. And then I'll just put it away. I'll go sit down. I might watch more TV for a while or something. And then I'm like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna. I don't need nothing to eat. I just need to go to bed.
Right.
Like I'll just watch my show. When I'm done with my show, I'll just. What am I doing? You know what I mean? And so it's like before, we would not listen, and we go get the cookies, and we go get the cakes, and we go get the ice cream, and we go get. You see what I'm saying? That's us not listening. That's us not having the discipline. You know what I mean? And so by listening to the intuition and reprogramming and relearning yourself and doing things, we're starting to have that discipline to go, yeah, I don't need that.
Yeah.
I don't need that. Yeah. You know, and whatever it is, a soda, a candy, a cookie. You know, a lot of people will offer you stuff. Can't take everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
That's true.
I appreciate that.
That's
but no thank
that's
you.
True.
You know what I mean? So you just gotta get used to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I get offered candy a lot. You know what I mean?
Right.
When I go to
And
mental
here's-
offices,
here's
like,
the thing.
"Want some candy?" Like,
Here's
nah,
the thing.
nah, I'm good.
You could take it. You could.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and just find another use for it. You could take it, and when you go to your next stop, hey, I got some candy,
somebody
man.
else.
Y'all go ahead. See what I'm saying?
got you.
There's a way you could probably use that to your advantage when you want to. You know what I mean? There's a way. You see what I'm saying? There's a way to kind of pay that forward or something. Yeah, there's a little
Yeah,
tip.
they gave it to a homeless guy.
Anything, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I
Somebody
say
on the street needs some help.
sometimes it's being offered not for you,
Right.
but through you.
Bomb droppers. Yes, sir.
I like it. Welcome,
On the fly.
welcome to Awkward Intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting, man. That's and yeah, that's just like I said. We've got to look at the scenarios differently. You know,
That's it.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing with the show is we're looking at all these angles and looking at these things differently, and you know what I mean. And all this with all this stuff going on, you know what I mean? Like to go back to the New Jersey drones, you know what I mean? All that shit's going on, and it's like they're saying the FBI is investigating. What's the FBI gonna fucking do?
I don't know, man.
What's the fucking
That's
FBI
crazy.
gonna do?
Then they said that the drones, they was following a boat.
Yeah.
Like, what?
So what I heard,
How are you following the boat? And then he went to
there was some in
a
DC
military
too.
base.
There was some in DC, and there was some in the military bases. Yeah, they've
what
been
I'm
all
saying.
over the place. They've been everywhere, or they're everywhere right now. I've been told from the intel channels, right, is that what they are drones, but they're the galactic drones, and what they're doing is they're scanning. They're scanning areas. They get areas of, hey, there could be some troops over here, or there's some reptilians and some Dracos over here doing some shit. And they don't know exactly where it is because they don't know everything like a prophet. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But they have ideas. So then they send these drones, and these drones scan, and they'll pick up their signatures, and they'll know exactly where they are because it picks up your aura. You know what I mean? Mm. So you can't hide from your aura. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if they're trying to look for somebody specific and they want to do it discreetly, they just send the drones, they scan it, get the information, and then they jump in, pop in portal, grab them, snatch them out, portal out, done. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Shit like that. That's what we're doing. That's our dream world.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy.
That's our dream world. That's what we're doing. We're snatching motherfuckers through portals and doing shit like that. Like that's how we're fixing all this shit through the. You know what I mean? It's like a game. You know what I mean? Where we're jumping through portals to go do different missions. Mm. That's what we're doing through our dreams, and while we're sitting here, and we don't even know it.
I say it happened in dreams.
But think about it this way: why do you think me and you get together once a week? In the 3D world, it's to do the show.
Right.
In the astral world, it's probably to run missions. We don't know. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just reflecting here. Why is it reflecting for us to come together and create this? In the astral world, we're doing some other shit. You see what I'm saying? Mm. That's why, you know what I mean? And that's what we've been doing. That's the part we don't understand because we've never looked at it as levels like that. Everything's compounded on top of itself. And we're that bottom reflection. You know what I mean?
Hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Be up in here? Can you imagine being up in a...
That's where we're at right now. And we're
A ship?
These two bodies are running missions on Earth. And we're looking down on that motherfucker like they do in the movies and shit.
Damn.
That's what this shit is.
That's crazy.
We're just avatar bodies on the fucking earth playing our mission.
Yes, sir.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, so that's what I heard was the drones are the reason why the FBI and everybody doesn't know what the fuck's going on is because they're not supposed to. You know what I mean? Now, what they want is they want the people to see them on purpose because they want to film them and they're the most credible videos we're going to have and they'll be able to put them on the internet like they've been doing and on the news. And now it's undeniable. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now it's undeniable. Right. Because it's like if everybody's been saying, well, I've never seen one or once I seen one, then I'll think they're real. Well, that's the whole point. Now it's just people going, look at all this shit. What's happening here?
Right.
Now we're seeing it, folks. Now we're seeing it. You're getting what you asked for.
Yeah.
You're getting what you asked for. And then you're going to sit there and go, nah, I don't believe that shit. Man, that's some government shit, man.
It got to get
that's
me
Russia,
first.
man.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I don't believe this shit yet. This shit got to set me up first. They
right,
got to get me up.
Right.
Beam me up first.
Beam me up first, right. Which is the next thing for those people. Like us, we're going to start connecting to them telepathically and different things like that. Because we're more in tune. We got our chakras more in tune. But the ones who are still asleep, one day they're just going to get zoomed up and they're going to go, oh shit, this is real. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be that's the final push. You know how it's kind of they'll nudge you until they now you got to get snatched up because you ain't going to change otherwise. You ain't going to wake up otherwise. You know what I mean? So yeah, it could be some shit like that. We don't know. We don't know how it's going to go.
Don't be stuck, folks.
You know
Wake up, man.
But yeah, it's up to everybody in their own moment until, like I said, until you don't give in into your intuition anymore. That's when think about this. The reason we had free will. We do have free will, right? That was the whole concept of everybody going, but we have free will. And look where it got us. Look where it got us, folks. By doing whatever we thought we wanted to do, look how crazy the world got. But if we do what they call God's plan, right?
God's plan.
Right? That means listening to your intuition, listening to source directives, right? Listening to that stuff. Well, now you're on the path. You ain't got to have free will no more.
Shit.
Your path is the best path anyways. So why are you fighting it? The thing is how would you know that if you never walked off your path?
Droppers.
That was what we were supposed to learn. That by walking off the path, we're going to get nothing but turmoil and drama because we're doing what we think we want to do. We're not doing what is expected of us because of the beings we truly are. But we had to see that so that we could go, okay, yeah, I definitely don't want that. So what's the other alternative? You know what I mean? That's the whole point. That's your awakening. Once you realize, I don't want none of this shit. I want that. You know what I mean? Right. And what do I got to do to get that? You got to open up. You got to reconnect. You got to get your memories back. You got to start remembering. You know what I mean? You got to start putting all your shit together, researching, doing your thing, figuring it out. How do you change one thing in your life, then change two things, then change another thing. You know what I mean? And 2 years later, here you fucking are, right? Welcome to Awkward Intelligence.
You the author of your book, man. You write that shit. So you create your shit. You know? If you tired of going to that same job every morning, change it.
Start working
Stop
on something
doing
else.
it. Right.
Start working on something else, right. Yep. Start looking for the opportunities.
Crazy.
Start paying attention to what's going on. Focus in on what you really want to do, you know, and start going, how do I get involved in that? Let's go get, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that
your passion. What do you like doing?
That's always been the theme. But it's like when you say that to people, a lot of people go, I'm not passionate. They beat it out of them. You know what I mean? A lot of people, if it's been beat out of them, they don't even fucking know anymore. Like, they don't even know what they're good at or what they even, you know what I mean, or anything.
Dang.
You know? That's the fucked up part. Like, that's where humanity's faith has been ripped. You know what I mean? That's how deep this fucking warfare, this spiritual warfare goes. Is they've ripped the faith out of the world, most of it. You know what I mean? And it's because, you know what I mean, with everything going on, you know, homelessness and trafficking and all these different things. It's like, you know, nobody has enough money. We're all paycheck to paycheck. Everybody's just fucking scraping by, but we're not doing anything to change it either. And we, you know, because we were so fucking pushed down, we didn't even want to think about it. Because I would talk to people about it shit back then. Like, why don't we just fucking revolt? Everybody was like, nah, we couldn't do that, man. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I was like, what the fuck? Like, let's just revolt. But now today, everybody's like revolting in their own ways. And it's like, I've been saying this shit. But everybody was so distracted, they didn't see it how I saw it. You know what I mean? It was like, yeah, if we just all just don't do it, what are they going to do? You know what I mean? Like, what are they going to do?
What can they
Like,
do?
that's how I used to look, you know, but I've always been that way, man. I used to get kicked out of class in high school sometimes because I would get smart with teachers because I would know shit. And then they would say, make me, you know, try to treat me like a little kid. I'm like, okay. And then I would hit them on some shit. And then they would get stuck for a second. And they'd be like, man, just go to the office, man, get the fuck out of here. You know, shit like that. They couldn't fuck with it because I was just like, I was this fucking 16, 17-year-old kid talking shit to them, but in a professional manner. You know what I mean? And they couldn't understand how that was, you know what I mean? So I've always, and so like, and there was times where like shit was happening in the class and people were complaining. And I used to be like, yo, let's just revolt. Let's just fucking tell them what's up. They're like, nah, we can't do that. I'm like, wait, what is everybody scared of? Like, what are they going to do? Send us all to the office? Right. Fuck them. What are they going to, what's that going to change? You know what I mean? Right. Like, and then we would like.
And you got a whole class just sitting in the office.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Like, how's that going to work? Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Even if that happened, wouldn't you think the principal would go, wait a minute, why is the whole class in here?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He's not going to just go, oh, y'all are a bunch of fucking miscreants, you know? He's going to go, wait, what's going on here where all of y'all decided to do it? You see what I'm saying? Like, but then nobody wanted to do it. Everybody wanted, and I'm like, nobody was, but I would stand up to motherfuckers, talk shit to the teachers, and then be like, yo, right? Everybody be like, I'd be like, man, all right, I'm going to the office.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
fuck, man. Like, nobody would stand up. I'm like, what the fuck, man? And so it's always been that way my whole life, where I've tried to do that with shit, and I would just get beat down. And you know what I mean? You always do it. It's just, it is. I get it. I get what the world has done to us. I've been there. You know? And it's like, that's what this journey's about, is I've been trying to explain to people, like, when you start fucking saying no, when you start fucking changing things, you know, start putting your boundaries together, you start telling motherfuckers what's up, the world starts changing. You know what I mean? They have to change, you know?
Yeah.
So at this point, Source talked to me and said, just teach them.
That's it.
That's what I heard. And then when, you know what I mean? And then when we got together, it was like, this is how we do it.
That's it.
We do it with fucking awkward intelligence. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I've been doing for the past couple of years now with the show. 105 episodes, you know what I mean? Is we've been teaching, you know? We've been teaching and talking and doing things, and it's everything I'm soaking in, you know? It's like somebody asked me one time, like, how do you remember all this shit? And it's like, because I'm passionate about it, for one, you know? So I focus in on it. But because my superpower is, when I focus in on something I like, I just soak it right in. Like, it's like I'm reading the book. You know what I mean? However that works, it just starts soaking it in, and I don't have to keep studying. I can study it once or twice, and I'm like, I got it. And then I just know it, and it's just in there now. So, you know what I mean? That's just one of my superpowers, and I've always had that. And so over all my life, doing that with so many things,
it's something in the back of your brain.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called, but it's something in the back of your brain. Your memory is I forgot what it's called though, but yours sharp there.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what I mean? Like I know, and that's why I know so much shit. Yeah. Like when we talk about different things,
memory bank.
That's how I have so much information to grab from. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Like when we're having these conversations, I'm just snatching it out of my brain. Like, it's in there. And It just knows where to go to get the information. You know what I mean? And so that's the crazy part. It's like that's why I realized it was a superpower. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people can do that.
Right.
You know, not to certain levels. You know what I mean?
You're
and
right.
I'm not the greatest, but I'm working on it. I'm building it. I'm putting energy into it. So
Yeah. I mean, I be soaking information up too, and I know it, but sometimes I just can't get it out.
you haven't built that
Right.
snapback yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I said.
But I know it.
Mine has been since I was a kid. I was building it. I knew what it was. That's why I said. That's why I was like soaking in information. It's like everything everybody was telling me, every book I was reading, everything we were doing in class, everything we were writing down. Like, yo, you don't know how to write yet, man? Just get this down, right? You know what I mean? Like just get it. You know, like some people be like, I don't know how to. You know what I mean? When you were little, it's like you have to help people and shit. You know, and I'd be like, how do I get it so fast?
As a gift.
You know, and it was just the thing. It was just like if you teach me a couple times, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna know at that point. I'm gonna be like, okay, I know how to do that now. You know, and sometimes as like anybody else, things you haven't practiced or done years ago, I still got to think about it. You know, I got to go, okay, shit, wait a minute. All right, if we do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still got to calculate. I'm not fucking, I'm not that crazy yet. But that's what I'm saying. But it's like, it's the information is there. I just got to get back to it. You know what I mean? And shit like that. And that's what it comes down to is I retain it. And then I can, depending on what the conversations are, I can just pull information up. Right. Stuff I know about or whatever, or stuff I've read or, stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's how we do.
That's crazy.
That's how we've done 105 episodes with no fucking notes.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because I'm just snatching shit out of my brain. You know what I mean? Just like anybody else, they'll say, oh, yeah, everybody does that. That's what we do. It's like, yeah, but not everybody can hold this long of a conversation for this many hours, all the time. Right. Not everybody can do that. It's just not, we're all not built the same. We're not supposed to be.
Right. And your little rants, too,
Boom, there you go. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Yeah, the rants, right? And kicking the rants off and stuff and taking some of the things we say here.
Yeah.
And then doing a quick 2-5 minute situation on that so that people can get a little more on it in a tight package. So yeah, very cool. it's still enjoyable. I still like it. And I've been doing some different shit with it too. I've been putting different shit in there too, not just me. I've been adding extra stuff and like TikTok shits and stuff in there too. So yeah, I've been like, making it a thing where it's evolving, you know what I mean? Like anything else, it'll evolve and who knows what it'll be down the road.
Right. You never know.
Look what the show turned to be. You know what I mean? We didn't know where the fuck this was going either,
Hey, we just jumped in the car.
Yeah, it's like let's just take a ride, man.
Now we're in the spaceship.
Yep.
I don't know how we got out the car, but
we got beamed up, man.
we here.
We got beamed up. We got to do it in space.
Nah, man, it's crazy out here though, man. Then what were you saying earlier about the shooter?
Oh, that United Healthcare CEO. Yeah. So yeah, I guess everybody pretty much has heard something about this probably if you're watching any news at all,
right?
Or anything, because it's everywhere. It seems like it's on Instagram, it's on TikTok, it's on everything, Twitter, whatever. But yeah, so apparently, in case people haven't seen it, the United Healthcare CEO was walking down the street in New York. This assassin pulls up, 3 shots, whap, 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 gets out of there on a bicycle and dips. Right? Everybody's thinking, holy shit, ghost, right? Never going to find this guy. And apparently, like a couple of days later, he's just sitting in McDonald's having a meal.
Right.
And he's got all the shit on him. And you're just like, no, this is some bullshit. This is who they gave you. This is who they're going to give you. But this is no.
Yeah, ain't no way, man. That
fool me once.
I'm going to do something and then go in a location and then wear the same shit. Just have it on.
Right.
Any smart person would change their clothes at least.
Anything.
Right.
Anything. And the backpack, still had the backpack, still had the fucking shit on him, still had fake IDs. You're like, come on, man. This is a total fucking plant job. They set this dude up for this. You know what I mean? Like this is they what they're trying to do is they're trying to give you somebody so that you'll give up on it. You'll go, okay, they got him, it's over, and forget about it. But you don't understand why the unaliving was happening. It happened not because he was a disgruntled, person for the insurance company, that they did him wrong or something. It was because that healthcare guy, the CEO, was actually testifying. I don't know if he did or didn't. I don't know if he was heading to it or if he was coming from it or what. I don't know the details of this, but they said he was testifying against the big pharma and was about to whistleblow some big pharma shit because he's the insurance company, so he knows the fucking bullshit, right? So so that was why the assassination was put forth. You know what I mean? Was to get him to shut the fuck up. But I don't know if he did it or didn't. I don't know what process he was in at that point. I didn't get that information. I don't know.
Think about it. If he out of here, he
right. They're trying to hope he shut him up. Yeah, they're trying to hope they shut him up. But that's just one. That means there'll be another. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see. But that also shows you that nobody's safe.
Yeah.
Nobody's safe.
Right. You right about that. Ain't nobody safe, man.
Because think about it. Remember how people used to say back in the day, "Oh yeah, they'll never go to jail or nothing though. They'll just sweep it on the rug. They'll pay a fine." And motherfuckers are not paying fines anymore. Nobody's safe. What does that tell you? The world is changing. We're no longer taking their bullshit no more. You know what I mean?
Droppers.
The world is changing. Yeah, that's how you know.
And it's changing fast.
Really fast. In real time.
Like right in your face type shit.
Yeah.
Man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So that's what I know.
Bad energy is going around right now.
There's a lot of crazy energy going on right now.
Yeah.
Last week, I think Wednesday night into Thursday morning, around 3 a.m., a big blast of energy came in. And usually they blast for, maybe an hour or something, and then they'll stop and then they might blast again for another 30 minutes or whatever. There's a pattern. It kind of does something crazy, right? This time it hit blast at 3 a.m. and it did not stop until like Sunday morning or some shit or Friday or Saturday night or some shit. And they had never seen the chart do this shit before where it just blasted for fucking 3 days straight. So last week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe even into Monday, Tuesday, if you were having stomach issues, if you got the sniffles, felt like you had a little bit of a cold, maybe a headache or something, that was ascension symptoms because that blast that was hitting us was upgrading the fuck out of us quick. And so some of us were feeling that, some of us were having stomach issues. Some of us were fucking, like I said, I had sniffles all Thursday. I fucking was sniffling all day. And so I knew exactly what it was because I had already seen the energies hitting. I was like, damn, that was a big blast. And it was just starting because that was Thursday morning. It just started that morning, and I saw a report, and I was like, oh, shit, that's a big blast, and it's going. You know what I mean? And then so Thursday I had the sniffles. I'm like, okay, now I know why I got the sniffles. I'm hitting this blast. I'm getting with it. And then I was good. Like I said, I woke up Friday morning. I had the sniffles a little bit late into Thursday night, and then by the time I woke up Friday morning, I was good. Everything was clear.
Damn,
never felt nothing else after that.
Yeah. Shit, I must ain't getting no blast because I ain't feel, you know what I mean?
Might not have had to upgrade too much. Right. Why do you think you were doing what you're doing?
Right.
You were preparing already.
Right.
So instead of you feeling the shit, you took the supplements and cleared it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the rest
crazy,
of us had to feel it a little bit.
I was cooling.
The rest of us had to feel it a little bit because we didn't take the class. You know what I mean?
Man.
It's like doing a cleansing. You cleansed right before that happened. See what I'm saying? Some of us who didn't cleanse, we were going to get a little bit of a cleanse. You know what I mean? Yeah. So sometimes you might not feel it. You know,
Right.
it's a good thing. But look what you did up until you was preparing.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So-
Right. Yeah, man. Shit. Hey, I've been on my shit every day now. Like
Yeah, that's awesome.
every day.
Yeah.
Can't stop,
Stick
man.
with it.
got
You'll
to.
stick with it till you get to a point. You know what I mean? You can't take it forever. You
Right.
know what I mean?
No.
But
Right,
yeah,
right,
that's what I'm saying.
right.
You're gonna know. Your body will get to a point where you'll be like, hey man, you cleansed it, you're good. And you got some fasting going on in there too? You putting some fasting in there?
Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm just eating chicken, man. That's crazy. I'm eating chicken and rice.
Yeah. Simple. Keep it simple.
That's it.
Yeah. I got you. Bacon the chicken?
I might get a piece of
Right.
here and there and shit like that.
Yeah. I got you, right. I mean, yeah, you're gonna treat yourself here and there. But that's why I said you have extra protection. You know what I mean? You have extra protection. Not like I said, it's not an excuse to just do what the fuck you want to do. But it's you have the protection to know, okay, hey, I can indulge today. I can have a moment. You know what I mean? Not everybody's gonna do it. That's the point. You're here to have fun too. You know what I mean? So yeah. But like we said, make better choices and don't do it all the time. You know what I mean? Like I said, I do the same thing. You know, I try to stay away from pizza lately only because it all just doesn't taste good to me anymore. I think my whole evolving's changing.
I don't know,
and it
man.
just doesn't taste good to me anymore.
Yeah.
The ones around, the basic shits.
Yeah.
If I go somewhere and get a nice artisan pizza or something, different story. You see what I'm saying? But if I'm just getting fucking Domino's, come on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, ugh. Like, any of it that's like that. Domino's, even your little Luigi's on the corner, I'm just kind of like, it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
I need you to be making real pizza. That doesn't feel real to me anymore. But that's just me. That's how I feel. That's one of mine, that tuitions I had to listen to.
Yeah.
Because I tried it a couple, and I'm like, man, I ordered this pizza because I thought I wanted it. And then now that I got it, I don't really want it. I was kind of like, yeah, I think I'm done with pizza for a while. Like I just, you know what I mean? If somebody orders something, I might have a
Shit.
slice.
Right.
But I just don't feel like I'm going to be
And that's when I
wanting
had
it.
pizza.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what's changed with me. It's like I don't want pizza, but if
Right.
you have pizza, I'm going to have a slice because
Right.
I don't want to be rude.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm
And
not.
it's good.
Right. But I'm just not into it anymore. I think that's one of the things that's changed for me a little bit.
I feel you.
So yeah.
I feel you. Shit, I think, drinking is done for me.
Yeah, you've been saying that.
That's
You been good?
That's crazy.
You been
I ain't-
good?
Man, well, yeah, I had no urge to drink.
Right.
Nothing. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Not saying that I was a heavy drinker, but
Yeah, we talked about it.
yeah.
People
you
should know, but yeah. That's why I say you would just have a beer here and there or whatever, a couple beers or whatever your drinks, and that's what I
Used
said.
to.
But used to, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it wasn't like you had to wean yourself off a big ideal. It was just like, hey, I just don't want to do no more.
Right.
So yeah. And discipline will get you, what I mean? Will keep you going. Right. So yeah.
I ain't been thinking about it. Even wine. That's crazy. I used to mess with the wine too.
Yeah.
I used to mess with the wine. But I know, a New Year's coming up, so definitely might get a drink.
That's what I'm saying. You'd be good with just having some glass of champagne, and just do it,
Yeah.
or you think
I
you
might
might,
get my wine or something.
yeah, have a little
No
something.
chill.
I got you, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's how you do it.
Right.
You pick a moment, and say I'm going to have a moment to have a couple glasses, and I'm good. Yeah, you don't got to be doing it just to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's kind of the deal. It's like figure out how these things now fit into your new world. Because if you keep doing it how you were doing it, it wasn't working. You know what I mean? So you can still indulge in things. You just have to have the discipline to know how far to go. That's really all it comes down to.
Bomb droppers.
That's what we've been learning over 105 episodes is discipline. Look at all the things we're doing now that we weren't doing before, or things we have changed, or things we haven't changed. We've talked about it. You know what I mean? I've talked about it. Things I've tried to do I'm come back. I couldn't do it. Didn't work. You know what I mean? It didn't flow for me, and I'm not going to just force it. You know what I mean? It'll work itself out the way it works it out. And so, but I wanted the world to be able to see that we're not all perfect. Everybody has their flaws. Everybody has their shit. We're just two fucking normal guys in the world. You know what I mean? Who get to come together and have conversations and then actually teach people things and talk about things that, you know, a lot of the world isn't talking about. And it's like, why are we not talking about these things? You know, so thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey. We here. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, it's been a wonderful experience for me too, man.
Mm-hmm.
I learned some things
Right.
along the way as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, man.
I don't know everything.
Right. And we connected a lot of things.
Right.
You know, it's
I
like,
definitely did.
yeah, it's like it's like the things we would talk about and then we go, oh, wait a minute. Look at this. And then we're like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? Next thing we know, we're cracking the fucking case. You know what I mean? That's how it
Turn
works.
the
though.
madlock out there.
Right. Like, that's the point. See, because that's the thing. You know, that's something I said in one of the rants a while back was all of this stuff, YouTube, phones, tablets, computers, whatever, anything that connects you to the internet, it was all created to monitor us. Okay? That's exactly what it was created for.
Right.
No excuse, nothing. We all know, we get it. We're all being tracked. It's understand. We get it. Okay. But what they didn't count on was we could use that same stuff to monitor them.
Droppers.
And that's how we've changed. That's how we've turned the tide. That's how we've figured this shit out, is because we're now using it against them and going, wait, but look, these numbers don't match what you're saying. Well, this doesn't match what you're saying, because we have access to the shit too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's how we started figuring things out and telling people, wait, this isn't right. That's why all this information is coming out now. Because you have people like us working in these areas with no way to get this information out. There was no way to get this information out. You know what I mean? Because everything was so controlled and whatever. But once that control got lifted through the internet, now we have access to everything. All we had to do was know where to find it, how to get it, and how to use it. And that's where social media came in, you know? Because now we can talk to each other across the world, and I can say, oh, wait, in Australia, that's happening in Australia too? Oh, wait, this is happening in Alabama? Oh, wait. Oh, y'all got the same thing going on in Georgia? You see what I'm saying? And then now we're talking to each other. That's what they didn't anticipate, that we were all going to get back talking to each other, you know?
Interacting. You know, got to, man. Got to.
Yeah, we're social creatures. We're social creatures. We weren't going to think about it. If you locked us up in our houses and we have the internet, we're going to figure it out. You know what I mean? And that's what happened. They locked a bunch of people
how
up,
you use it.
and they use their time and energy to figure things out. Yeah. But think about that. Every time they try to use something against us, it shall not prosper.
It fails.
How's that go?
Bomb droppers.
How's that quote go? All weapons formed against me shall not prosper.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Right. You said it right.
I got it. Okay.
You said it right.
Just making sure. Yeah.
No
so,
weapon formed against me should not prosper.
There it is. So yeah, you see, we've talked about it before with all these different things that have happened. Even now, you know, it's like, it's not working.
That's
we
crazy.
figured it out.
I'm not even a scripture dude.
Right. But we've always heard that.
Right.
You know, that's one of those things they've always quoted, because they were quoting it to us on purpose. So we would hear it and go, wait a minute, and connect it to things like that. You know, wait, look, none of this ever worked. You know, yeah, it got some of us, but it never destroyed us. Nothing's ever destroyed us. We keep showing up. We're still here. That's what we keep saying. We're still here, motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's why we're saying that shit all the time. Because everything they've tried to do to us has not worked. We have found a way to monopolize it or change it or move it. That's what we do. We're transmutist. We transmute things.
Yes, sir.
And we take those energies and we fucking flip them into better shit. That's what we do.
Bomb droppers.
Get in your power. Stop being scared of it.
Shit. Some don't know how to unlock it, man.
Yeah.
Shit, remember Teen Wolf?
Yep.
Teen
That was
Wolf.
one of them. That was one of them.
When he started having his shit.
And he wasn't a bad guy.
No, he wasn't.
You see what I'm saying? Like, he
Right.
was doing good shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Think about that. A lot of those shows back then were doing that. Now, it's like they're all fucking, they're all like criminal families who do all this crazy shit. And see what I'm saying? But back then, they would show them doing good things. You know? A lot of those shows did back then. That's what our cartoons were. Think about our cartoons when we grew up for the most part. A lot of them were show, like G.I. Joe and different. They were teaching us good stuff.
G.I. Joe, yeah.
You know what I mean?
American Hero.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
It was teaching us good stuff. It was teaching us how to like be together as a community and work together and be friends and you know what I mean and not be evil to people and stuff like that. It was teaching us that stuff. But the world was teaching us the opposite.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our streets were teaching us the opposite. It was teaching us we had to be cold and we had to fucking not trust nobody and we had to you know what I mean? So we was getting mixed fucking messages. That's what all this shit was, and we had to survive. You know, we had to survive our environments. So we did what we had to do to survive our environments, and the thing was is you were supposed to get out of that environment and then see something for you to go, oh shit, I was never supposed to be over there. You know what I mean? Like, but a lot, you know what I mean? But it just depends on how you see it. Some people never see that. Nobody ever catches that. You don't catch that moment. You're just like, this is my world. This is what I am. This is what I have to be. That's your programming for that moment. You know? And
maybe just
some people might have to.
just got to go. Maybe you just got to go.
I don't know, right? And that's why I say some people are built for that. They're supposed to do it. They're supposed to be the ones to show us what we don't want to do. You know what I mean? Because if we didn't see it, we wouldn't know any better either. You know what I mean? So sometimes we got to see it to know, do we want that or do we not want that? It's a choice. You know what I mean? At some point you chose to make those moves, and then at that moment, now you're involved in the motion of that. You know what I mean? But you chose at some point. We all did, you know? We all didn't make the greatest choices all the time.
Right.
Some of us survived it, and some of us haven't. You know, some of us are still dealing with it. Some of us are still dealing with those choices that we made, you know?
Shit. Man, you never know, man. It's crazy. Like, you know, people could be like smiling and shit, but on the inside,
Hurting.
right? Nobody knows.
Yeah, it's a tough world.
Crazy, bruh. You know what I'm saying? People could be struggling out there.
Yeah, that's what they say a lot of us are. A lot of us are just smiling to smile. We're not really even that happy.
Right.
You know? But that's what we're changing. That's what we're changing. It's because, like I said, they beat the faith out of us, man. You know what I mean? It's like think about the Gen X childhood when you would get your ass beat. You know what I mean? Now think about somebody who doesn't even give a fuck about you. What do you think they're doing to their kids? You know what I mean? Like that's the difference. Is we saw a level where that person loved us enough that they thought beating us would stop bad actions. But sometimes that turned us bad. You know what I mean? Sometimes it did. You know what I mean? But it's like, but that's
getting the ass whooping.
What? Yeah.
Turn people bad.
It could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because they may take it different, you know, like they were like, you know, they, like I said, they might look at that and go, that person loved me so much they beat me. That could turn somebody cold as fuck. Or they could go,
Look at it.
or if they look at it that way.
Save me.
But that's what I'm saying. It's how you looked at it.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's why it could turn people fucked up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? People get cold because of shit like that. They shut down. You know what I mean? And they get cold and shit happens. You know what I mean? That's the crazy part of that. But it's like, but it happened for the way it needed to happen because it had to teach us something. We had to understand that. You know? Like you said, we took it as, okay, they just looking out for me. And then, wait, I got to be better. I don't want to get that. If I do better, I don't even get that.
Right.
So then you start getting smarter of getting better. Like, I just need to get better with this shit. And then I don't even need to deal with that.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Or some people
So they
just...
trying to better you the whole time.
It depends on how you look at it, though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
So, yeah. Definitely.
But then that goes, you weren't listening.
Maybe they were.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you getting your butt whooped,
Right.
they definitely talking to you.
Right. Right.
Don't do this. Don't do that. Pop, pop, pop.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Not going to do that in my house.
Right. Pop.
You know?
Shut up, pop.
Right.
What you crying for?
Because I
Pop.
said so.
Right. Pop.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
definitely.
man.
But that's why I said it depends on how you looked at it. And I was like, if I just do what I need to do, they don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's it.
yeah, as long as I know what I'm doing and I'm doing what I'm doing the right shit, like, you know, and I'm keeping things straight, they don't fuck with me. So I was like, so I just was like, okay, what you need? Oh, you need me to pick up, you know, as I got a car, if they call me to pick up my brother or something from school, pick that motherfucker up, drop him off. No problem. You know what I mean? I don't need you fucking with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's an easy move. You know what I mean? And then I'll go do whatever the fuck I want to do once I know I'm straight. You know what I mean? Once I got, and that's how I learned. Get your responsibilities done. Once those are done, nobody's fucking with you.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So that's what I learned.
Droppers.
Just get it done. You know? So that's why,
Yeah.
And then we can have fun.
Right.
Do the fuck we want to do. You know?
I be preaching that shit too, but you know I'm a procrastinator. I do shit the last minute.
But you get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's why I say sometimes, like I
I
said,
should have been got this shit done.
for me, I always, like I said, I always try to do the one thing I need to do that day.
Right.
I get up and I get that done. You know, however I need to do it. I get that done. Make that move to get that done. That's what my next move is for that morning. You know what I mean? Get that done. And then after that, it's like, now I can do whatever I want. I can go to the store and get and go home and cook something. Or I can play video games for a couple hours. Or I can, you know what I mean? It's like, now I can do whatever I want.
Right.
You know? So yeah, so it's like, but like,
Take care of your responsibilities.
right.
First.
But I'm with you. I used to be that guy who procrastinated a lot too, and then I'd feel like, fuck, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, fuck, I'll do it tomorrow. I used to do that, you know what I mean? And then I would go, I would go to do it, and 5 other things that day would pop up too.
Right.
And now I'm bouncing around. I'm not even sure if I can even get the first thing done because now this other shit is more important.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Should be crazy.
And I'm like, why is this all happening now? I sat around for 2 days and didn't do nothing.
Exactly.
Now everything wants to happen today. You know what I mean? And so that's when I realized, just get it done. And then if I don't do nothing the rest of the day, there's no worries.
Right.
But you know what I mean? That's how I looked at it. That became my discipline. I just, I learned that. I knew it. You know, it's like we all know it. But it's like, but no, I didn't take advantage of it until, last 2, 3, 4 years. You know what I mean? Of starting to understand, like, just get it done. And then you can fucking have fun, And then nobody can tell me nothing.
Yeah.
I did everything I was supposed to do today.
You did it. Yeah. You did it.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah. Check the box.
I'm done for the day. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
On
That's
a
I
mission.
found it just to make it easier for me. It just does. It just makes it easier. For whatever reason, I don't know why. You know what I mean? I'm not supposed to know why. It's like I'm just following the plan. That was the plan. The plan was to just discipline and tighten up on some things, and that's what I've been trying to do. With food and with my mental and all that stuff. Just tightening things up and just kind of exercising those ideas. Up here talking with the folks, talking with you. And just exercising those ideas, and that's what all this was about. It's about repetition, but it's about, it's the same story I had when I was talking about in the military when I with the board, and I remembered how to do the circuit and stuff, and the teacher was like, "Oh, you don't got to take notes."
Okay, yeah.
So when I would go back to the barracks, I would do a study group with everybody. And I would help each and every one of them individually at some point on some part. They wouldn't, there'd be some part they wouldn't get. And because of that, that was my repetition. And that was enough. Because I wanted to know it, that it just was in my head now. I didn't need notes. That was my notes. Each one of those people was like a note. And I could just keep soaking that energy in. You know what I mean? And so that's what it is. And that's so like with me with podcasts and books and different things now, I'm reading and looking at all this shit and I'm just soaking it in because this is what we're doing now.
Right. That's what made me think about what.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're just regurgitating it right back to the
stuck
folks.
With you then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That stuck with you.
Mm-hmm. I just wasn't, like we've talked about before, I just wasn't using it for good.
With it yet. Right.
I wasn't in tune and using it for this.
Right.
I was using it for other dumb shit or doing other things with it.
Right.
Just like people now with sports stats. Useless fucking information when they could be doing this shit. See what I'm saying? When they could be doing the stock market, when they could be figuring out some other shit. Somebody could be figuring out banking so we can fucking figure this thing out. You know what I mean? But I just want to do fucking baseball stats. So they're not using their superpower for a good thing. They're using it to be distracted.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I see it now. You know what I mean? I mean, you can be whatever you want to be. You have free will. Keep doing whatever you think you want to do. See how that works out for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Right. Right. And that's what we're trying to say, right?
I'm listening.
Get in tune with that mental and that intuition. Get that together. That's where the world is going.
Yeah. Shit, you better get connected now. I'm telling you, because if shit hit the fan, you're going to have somebody guide you.
Yeah. Well, they're going to try. They're definitely going to try and hit us with something, I'm sure.
Like you said, where are they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where they at?
I didn't hear nothing. I'm like, dang, you right. Where the fuck are they? I ain't hear nothing about them.
Where's the address? Where's the fucking this? Come out and say something. Nothing. No interviews. Nothing. Nobody's talking to nobody.
I don't know.
Nobody wants to know nothing. What are the policies? Where's everybody going?
Shit going on.
Nothing.
Shit crazy.
We don't hear nothing. How does the news not say nothing about any of it? You're like, come on. So yeah, crazy. Once the election was over, everybody just gave up on politics. Nothing's going on anymore. The only thing going on is Trump making picks and everybody freaking out. That's the only thing going on. That's like it. That's politics right now. Nobody else is talking about nothing. Isn't that crazy? That's all I'm saying. It's
definitely
weird. It's weird. It's just a little weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a little. I don't know, man.
But these are the things I pick up
strange.
on. It's the things I pick up on. You see stuff like this. It's kind of the same thing. It's like, Biden. We've talked about this before. Biden has never talked about Space Force. He's supposed to be the commander-in-chief of the military, and Space Force is a thing, but he's never talks about it. Never says anything about Space Force, ever. But Trump does. He talks about it all the time. You know what I mean? And so it's like, what's going on here? Why is that weird? I'm just saying. It sounds weird.
I don't know, man. But definitely something going on. But you gotta wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait for the rebellion.
Yeah, it's right. That's the big thing. It's like, come on. How long can we push this fucking show? How do y'all not see this by now that it's just theater at this point? You know what I mean? It's just theater at this point. It's like we're in a play. Like this is act 3 in a play right now. It's like you're like, this is a full-on play at this point. The election act just ended, and now it's, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Holy
Gotta
shit.
be smart, man. Got to be smart, man. But get that connection. For real. Get that connection, man. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
For real. Talk to him. I'm telling you.
Yeah. No, it's getting very loud for a lot of people. I'm telling you that now.
Once you see the work that he does in front of you, you be amazed, man. You be amazed.
Yeah.
Tap in.
Don't tap out.
Don't tap out.
We're right there. Just like we talked about. It's all happening again. We just have to remember. Just remember. That's all you open up that third eye and remember. I used to listen early on when I was listening to podcasts back in the day. I used to listen to them there was no video. It was all audio. It was like, it's like 2012 maybe somewhere around 2013, 2014 maybe. And it was, so I wasn't watching any video shits yet. I was just listening to these audio joints. And there was I got to go back and find this thing because I haven't listened to it in years. But it was called the Third Eye Podcast or something like that, or Open Your Third Eye Podcast. And what's crazy is the dude would come on, and they would always come on with their intro and everything. And once the intro was done, he would just go ahead and open your third eye. And just the way he would say it, it's still fucking stuck in my head. And that's why when I said that and shit, it made me think of that. And I'm like, holy shit, I haven't listened to that podcast in fucking like 8 years probably.
Damn.
Or something along the way, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, I want to go back and listen. I wonder if they're still around.
YouTube.
I got to find them.
If he on there, he got it.
I'm going to go check it out. Yeah. But they were audio back then. I was listening to it like just on my phone in the car. I would listen to those while I would drive to work and shit, drive back and forth to work. Because a lot of my trips were at least an hour each way.
That's crazy.
So I was listening to those type of podcasts. And that Joe Rogan and some other shit. Sam Tripoli had a tinfoil hat podcast. I would listen to all those. So all of those, I was mixing all those in. And just because I had so many hours on the road, most of them were an hour and a half. Joe Rogan was like 3 hours. So it would take me a couple trips, but I would get the whole thing in within a few days. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So it was so cool to just listen to this shit. Like I just used that time to learn, and just start learning more shit too.
That's
I was like, I'm not gonna just listen to music the whole time and just fucking, or the radio and whatever. I was like, I'm gonna learn some shit. So I just started listening to podcasts. So that was part of the journey too of getting here.
Shit, man, I used to listen to this dude a long time ago. Hey, man, he done got so real, man. They done deleted him off the damn internet, man.
Yeah? You had like 3 of those that have happened like that.
Telling you, man. I'm like, man, like everybody I find, or I get it, you know what I mean? I get attached to whatever, I resonate
They disappear.
with. They get up out of there. I'm like,
disappear.
this is crazy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What if those ones were psyops and that's why they disappeared? Oh shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, nah.
He's like,
nah. You know what I'm saying? They, believe me, I resonated.
yeah. I got
It
you.
resonated
No, that's what they said. They said there was a big purge of shit there for a little while where they were just getting rid of a lot of shit. So we don't know what we lost at this point.
And I felt that.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. I was watching faithfully.
Some of those people have come back and we just haven't found them yet, but some of them haven't.
I know it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it was talking to you, definitely. Definitely. Because, that's what it is, man. It's like it's anything. It's music, it's videos, it's movies, any of that stuff that's coming to us, it's coming to us because it's trying to teach us something at this point. Yeah. We're not just watching it to watch it for dumb shit, really. We got to look into it deeper sometimes, you know what I mean? In order to know that we're watching it for a reason.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I swear to goodness, every song that I hear, that I like, I swear it be playing on the radio.
It just
before it even blow up.
Yeah.
I say, yo, that shit gonna make it.
You can pick them.
Yeah,
you can pick them.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
If I like it, and then I play it a couple times, boom, 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 and then next thing you know, she on the radio.
It's on the radio.
Like, wow.
Yep. Put it there, man.
It's crazy. It happens all the time, man.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
See? He was doing it, man.
Let's look at it.
He's putting your shit together going, yeah, that should be up there. So they put it up there.
Yeah, you gonna hit with a song?
What do we want to hit him with? What do you think?
Hey.
Well, at this point, we could almost play anything because these are all pretty much the mixed versions. These are probably 98%
And it's
done.
about
So anything we play,
it's good ready to drop anyway.
yeah,
Anything.
anything we play is gonna be newer sounding anyways. So let's see. What are we gonna give them? What are we gonna
Give you a sneak preview.
What are we gonna do here?
Snippet. Give you some. I'm telling you, man, this CD is gonna be fire. Believe me.
Let's. We've already given them this one. Let's give them this one again.
Like every beat on the CD go crazy. Then we kill it. You can feel my energy when I enter the room.
I know you feel
I'm magnetic. I had your eyes locked, had you starstruck like a celebrity. I just be vibing high, tuned in with the right frequency. That's why you fuck with me. Don't tap out, nigga, just tap in. I stay in charge cause I stay charged. Holding myself behind these bars, betting against the odds. I like to be even. Lines dope like Bobby and Whitney. Keep soldiers with me in an uplifting spirit. Don't make me uplift your spirit. Negativity, I don't get near it. Evil spirits, I don't fear it. Talking dumb shit, I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
My energy matters, my energy scatters. Filling up the room with energy chatter. Tapping into another dimension. Calculated, mentally flexing. Sorry, not sorry, I am who I am. At a very early age, started pimping that pen. Older than I look, but I'm soaking it up. And now it's studio sessions, toking it up.
Ballin' on them, bring it back around the back, pulling up in a black Cadillac, and yeah, she like that's that. Yeah, that ass fat, gotta get the gap, even though I stay strapped, crumple that on some pity pat. Ain't no going back on some tick for tat. Yeah, we live for facts, that's my code to Jack. Told her on my back, because I carry Max, not for black on black, but yo for right on height. Yes, I set the tone, so she could leave me alone, not to leave me alone. Never there. And set up my feet, prepare for the throne. Yeah, I built it, said it, meant it, no penitence, so what I meant. Yeah, we live in sin, yeah, no play pretend. Yeah, we win again, no whimpering. We do this for the, we do this for the, yeah, we coming through, them saints is marching in. Yeah, I'm pulling up in the middle of the night, no tip tonight, it's all kryptonite.
Keep that energy.
Yeah, why? Yeah, gotta keep that energy.
Keep that
energy. Yeah, keep that energy. Yeah, gotta keep that energy.
Aight.
Gotta keep that energy. Gotta keep that energy. Why? Keep that energy.
The inner.
Keep that energy. Keep that energy.
I can be a Superman when I'm only saving guap. Fucking with my energy, you gon' get your inner shot. That's gon' get your time cut short, that's your inner clock. I heard you was painting houses, yeah, plus I'm staying at ops. It's a different energy, the shit'll rearrange a block. Come with different tendencies, I can't get the shit to stop. Say money is the root of evil, but I still need a lot. Using up my energy, trying to fill up my family stock.
energy. Feel the energy. Feel the energy. Feel the energy.
Yeah. Keep that energy.
I got it. Woo, that thing rock,
It's rocking.
boy. I'm telling you, that CD gonna be something, man.
Yeah.
Telling you.
11 tracks.
Damn.
Conglomerate. Amongst Sheep. January 1st, 2025.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Trying to fill up my
Let's
family
get it.
style. Man, boy. Yeah. I like that one, man. That's
The mixes are coming out really.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing's got energy. It's got
Yeah.
energy in it.
Yeah. It make you,
Y'all felt it. I felt it.
I'm telling you, shit make you move, man.
Yep.
Shit.
And all of us are on that one, right? Yeah, all of us are on
Yeah. Yeah. That should just make you move. Keep that energy. Talk about something positive, you hear me? So all the positive people gonna feel that shit.
Yeah.
Feel that energy.
They'll take that energy, transmute it,
That's what
flip
I'm
it into something
saying.
good too. Yep. Just
Gotta
keep
feel
passing
that
it. Keep
energy,
passing it
man.
forward. Keep passing it forward. Pay it forward.
Feel that energy. Shit, cause that's what we on right now, man. Energy and frequency, man.
Yeah.
That's what we running off right now. You just gotta be on that right one. Just gotta be on
Yeah.
the right one, man.
No fear.
Like you said, listen to the right person.
Source doesn't talk in fear.
Listen to the right person. You said, remember?
And then check it with your heart. Yep. Then check it with your heart. That's how you do it. That's what we're strengthening. We're strengthening our heart. And that's what's going to give us more intuition and more intuition and more intuition. Stronger our heart is. That's why they were attacking us. That's why they've been attacking us with all this shit. You know, with the foods and the water and the fucking air and the fucking everything. The fucking electronics. As far as we know, I don't know if they know this out here.
What?
iPhone. If you have an iPhone, right? I don't know if only if you're looking at it or all the time. I think it might be all the time. Every 5 fucking seconds, this thing sends a flash out. Pew, pew. Every 5 seconds. I've recorded it. I'll pop the video in if I have to. I'll pop the video in. I recorded this shit. If you can record it with like a night vision, and somebody's looking at their phone every 5 seconds, it's flashing. The thing is you can only catch it with night vision because it's IR. IR is your IR is like your remotes for your TV. How that connection is, right?
Okay.
That's what it's flashing at you. It's flashing an IR signal at you every 5 fucking seconds. And iPhone's doing this. I haven't seen anybody saying that the Androids do it. I haven't seen that yet. And I think I tested it because I put my phone in the shit too and was like, it's not flashing anything. So I tested it with my Android. Mine wasn't doing it. I don't know if different ones or not, but definitely any iPhone. It's flashing you every 5 fucking seconds. I got the video. I'm telling you. I'll pop it in here. I think I know where it is. I got the video of this shit.
Man, that's some weird shit.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So it's taking a picture of you IR. It's taking a picture of whatever it's doing every 5 fucking seconds. So it's like, is it mapping? Is it doing? What is it doing? Or not even that. If you're looking at it and it's just
scanning you.
That's what I'm saying. If you're looking at it and it's just flashing you, how do we know it's not transmitting something too?
Bomb droppers.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is some weird shit going on now. Like, because, like, what if it's, like, think about, you ever seen the Batman movies? All the like a Michael Keaton joints back in the 90s and shit and fucking some of the early ones? Remember the Riddler?
Yeah, kind of.
Riddler.
Yeah,
I think it was Jim Carrey was the Riddler or some shit, right?
Okay.
Remember how he put the thing on the TV and then it was like transmitting to everybody in the room? You know what I'm saying? And so like iPhones, it's just beaming at you. Boom, boom, boom. Buy more iPhone shit. Buy more iPhone shit. We don't know what the fuck they're beaming. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why everybody's fucking stuck on these iPhones.
Yeah, and what? Another one just came out, I think, or about to come out. I don't know.
That does what?
The 16th. I don't know.
It doesn't do nothing different.
The 16th, I think.
Oh, like this, like soon?
Holy shit! I think it's already out.
We'll look at it.
Don't quote me, folks.
Right. I'm not an iPhone. I believe you though. I believe you. They be fucking dropping these things.
I think I seen that commercial
all the time.
Not too long ago. I said, what?
Yeah. Like another one?
Another one.
That does what? The same thing as the one for?
That shit did.
Yeah, nothing's improved. Nothing's changed. It's just costs more. It just fucking costs more, folks. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. So yeah, it fucking flashes you, man.
iPhones like shit. Jordans and shit. They just keep You want to keep buying.
They just keep raising the price a little more and a little more, and see how far motherfuckers will go. It's exclusivity.
I mean, think about it.
It's exclusivity too. They use the exclusivity because they could go. Because if they went, all right, we're gonna make this new iPhone, right, and then we're gonna have the regular iPhone for $1,500. And then we're going to have this other iPhone that we call Ultra. And it's going to be $2,500. People would buy the other one just because it's Ultra version. But what is it really doing? What is it? Come on. Like,
they're really just buying the name, man.
Yeah, at this point. Remember we talked about, I don't know, did we talk about this on here? I just brought some. There's no brands. There's no real brands in the world. Like, you know, like Nike, like fucking Gucci, like fucking Michael Kors. Okay, all those, technically they don't exist. What exists is the name.
Right.
No matter what they put it on.
Right.
That's all it is. So it's like they're like it but they're all getting it from the same factories. So it's like it's not it's just a name at this point. You know what I mean? Like it's not even anything.
That's really it. All you paying for real, because I ain't gonna lie, some of these shoes be looking crazy and something.
Yeah, it's like
crazy.
Gucci's getting the leather from the same place everybody else is. They just stamp Gucci on it and then tell you it's $1,500. That's all they're doing. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just they made a name. The brand is no different or better than anything else. They're just overpaying for it.
Right.
That's all it's a gimmick. You know what I mean? Because my belt works just as fine as your belt does. But I didn't pay thousands of dollars for my belt.
Like to brag on how much shit was.
Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's all a gimmick.
Yeah. Like got these on $2,500.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Man,
right. Now the thing is
for a pair of shoes.
If you got to source the leather yourself, you know what I mean? Like you got flown in to source the leather and fucking you get your foot fucking measured and fucking, you know what I mean? You do all this shit and then I pay $2,500 for a nice fucking pair of shoes that's supposed to be fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Right. Like who wouldn't, right? But yeah, you're just gonna slap a name on it and now they're worth all this?
That shit gotta fit me.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Shit definitely gotta fit me. Fuck that. I ain't wearing it just because the name on it.
Right. So right. So you're just wearing somebody's name. That's all you're doing. You're wearing somebody's brand. You know, when we could be wearing our own brands. You know what I mean? Because we're all getting them from the same place. I just put my brand on it.
Bomb droppers. Get them from the same place.
See what I'm saying? Crazy. Like we're all paying somebody to get a product. You know what I mean? That's all it is. But it's what you like, not what's expensive or what's fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? It's not all about all that. I mean, at least not for, it shouldn't be for most people. You know what I mean? But there's a culture out there that they built up for that. It's the envy and the fucking greed and all that shit. That was what that was. You know what I mean? That's that magical spell that was happening. You know what I mean? It was all envy and greed, making everybody want to chase all this shit. We were all there. I've done it. You know what I mean? We've all chased something. You know what I mean? Believing that, something was better than something else for whatever reason, We've all been there. But it's like, but is that the culture? Is that what we're supposed to be doing?
Shit.
That sound right?
Better love what you
everybody?
got. Hold
Right.
what you got, man.
Right.
Shit, take care of what you got, because somebody always got something better than you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And until you know about it, you don't even care.
It's something.
If you never heard of that shit before ever in your life and you had the flyest shit on, you'd never know.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's only because they roll up trying to look a little more flashier. You go, wait a minute, where you get that from? You know what I mean? Otherwise, if you're good with what you got on, you're like, my shit's flashy. I don't give a fuck what your shit look like.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
why are we worried about everybody else?
Facts.
I look good, So,
Shit, you feel
yeah,
you feel confident for yourself.
right.
The fuck?
You left the house.
Right.
You know what I mean? You was confident in that outfit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
One thing
Some people-
my mother told me, she said, don't
Yeah.
leave the house looking crazy.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't leave the house looking crazy.
That's. Remember, I think we talked about that or something. Remember, I was saying, I was like, yeah, I gotta shower like right before I leave the house. I gotta get clean before I go out. You know what I mean? I don't like going out in the world fucking. You know what I mean? I haven't even cleansed yesterday off me yet. You know what I mean?
So, yeah,
I'm coming into this world now. I haven't even blessed my body this morning. Come on, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, right? I didn't bless the food. It's like I didn't bless myself. I'm just gonna roll out in the world.
Right, man. You gotta block that negative energy off.
Right. Never know. Never know what kind of fucking shit's creeping around in the dark while you sleep. You know what I mean?
Right. Shit, sleep. Man, I've been sleeping crazy lately.
Good or bad? Or do you mean just crazy hours?
I just be up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I go to sleep. But then I always
you don't
wake
sleep
up.
for a long time.
Oh, but I always get up probably like, it'd be like 4 or something.
But are you refreshed?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Shit, most of the time I stay up until
Yeah, I'm gonna say here.
it's time for me to go to work, and then I go to sleep for like probably like 10, 15 minutes and shit.
If that's all you need.
But then I get back up, man, I'm good.
Here's the thing.
good.
Everybody's programmed different, right? So here's the thing.
That's crazy.
I heard if you go to sleep and you only sleep for 2 hours, but you wake up and you're like, I'm happy for that 2 hours and I'm good with that, then it'll be good for you. You'll be fine. You see what I'm saying? But if you wake up and you're all grumpy about it and you're like, fuck, it's going to fuck up my whole day. Well, now you fucked up my whole day.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you fucked up your whole day.
You started it
Right.
by
You
saying it.
Right. So it's like, even if you get what you get, you're like, that's all I need. I'm ready to go. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That if you put yourself in those modes, you're going to be fine. You know what I mean? And then you're like, when I get a moment, if I'm tired, I need to sleep then to catch up a little bit. And you know what I mean? Or whatever. And then some people will be like, but then I can't sleep at night. And then I can't. You're going to have to learn how to do these things or you're going to keep being miserable.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to figure out something. If it's a change of diet, if it's a change of this, if it's a, you know what I mean? You got to figure something out.
Shit.
Can't keep doing it.
Shit. I could get what 3 hours of sleep and be good.
Right. But that's what I'm
That's
saying.
crazy,
It's
man.
just like, I'm
That's-
good. You don't need no more.
I don't know how.
Yeah. You're a sun worshiper, man. You need to be out in the
I just
sun.
be
You need to be
doing
out there.
it.
You need to be getting that sun in. So you're soaking in that energy. You don't need to sleep that much. Keep that energy.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
You know it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why, like I'm telling you, every morning when I get up, my cat is in the window with the sun on him. He's soaking up in the morning, man. He's like soaking it up, chilling. And then he'll come, and then like I said, anytime I'm chilling on the couch, watching TV or playing video games, He sits right next to me, and he just sleeps the whole time, doesn't move. I hear him chattering and kicking and shit, and he's just fucking sleep. If I'm there for 3, 4, 5 hours, he will sleep for those 3, 4, 5 hours and just stay there.
Damn.
Yeah, nothing bothers him. He's just chilling.
Chilling.
Yeah, living his best life, man.
Damn, that's your cat.
Mm-hmm.
That's your cat.
You know? But that's the only place he'll do that.
That's crazy.
That's it.
Damn. We talking about cats and shit.
Back to cats, folks.
I'm thinking about Miss Margaret and shit. I like to work with her. It's this lady I used to work with, Miss Margaret.
Mm-hmm.
She used to come in there with cat stories every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every day
Cat
with
lady.
cat stories. Yeah, she's always, oh, my cats, oh, this, that. But she said one of her cats jumped on the toilet every morning for her to comb her.
Oh, yeah. Figured it out, yeah.
What?
Again, yeah, they'll figure some shit out. The cats are repetitive. So that means she probably was maybe doing that when he was little. And then because they're repetitive.
Probably.
They're repetitive. Because I didn't know that. Had I known that
like,
when I got my
damn.
cat, I would have taught him more shit. Because they say you got to teach it to them when they're a kitten or they won't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, later on they'll just be like, fuck off, buddy.
Right.
I don't do your bidding.
And that's crazy.
But you teach them as a baby, and they'll it becomes a thing for them. They just think it's normal. Yeah. So yeah, I was like, damn, if I ever had another cat, maybe I would know how to do it now. I've learned a lot by having this cat. Maybe that's what that was about. You know, that's our relationship. So yeah.
Well, shit, maybe he'd get mad because you doing this shit with the other cat, that he might do this shit. Like, damn.
Right.
Did you want all the time? I could have did this shit.
Right.
Say, nah, yeah. That's crazy because they got feelings too, man.
Yeah.
They know. It's like plants got trees and shit.
That's what they say. Talk to them. Talk to your trees. Talk to your plants. They'll grow bigger and shit.
I'm telling you. Shit. I seen a clip on the internet where they was knocking this tree down, right? They was knocking this tree down, and the tree bounced back up, and they pushed it down again.
And it bounced back up again?
And the tree was like, man, nah, you ain't getting me down. You ain't getting me
Nice.
down. Like,
There's video of this?
yeah, it's a video.
See this.
Yeah, you gotta look it up, man. That's crazy. I was like, wow. You know what I mean? The earth. Like,
Yeah, they say the trees will fight back.
yeah.
I've heard that. The trees will fight back. And they said if the trees start fighting back, we know we in some shit now.
That's crazy.
But that's because everything's returning to the earth right now. Everything's ending. Everything's coming back. So it all has to come back to a point.
yeah.
Everything's showing back up. All the souls and all the different things. You know what I mean? It's all coming back. It's got to come back to the beginning again and reset. But
Right.
the good reset.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we talked about the awakening, the knowing, the understanding, the rebuilding, all that. That's where we're at. Start wrapping this thing up.
Yes, sir. Shit.
105. Listen to your heart.
Yes.
Intuition. Your heart and your mind together. That's been like the theme. That's been the theme throughout the show.
Go what you're feeling
Yep.
and listen.
Listen to yourself more. Be more in tune with yourself.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you threw that out at the beginning of the show.
Gotta be, man.
That's how you were feeling. And I was like, let's get it in. You know what I mean? We weaved it in here pretty nice. That's great. I like that. I like how it kind of kept becoming a theme on its own as we were kind of moving through. Didn't plan that at all, but you mentioned that you were feeling that way. Nice. Put that together pretty good. That's how we do this. At unscripted shit, man. It just fucking flows because we get in a flow and we just rock it out. That's
I love it, man.
Welcome to Awkward
So
Intel.
good, man. So good. Hey, continue to spread love, man. Spread truth.
Spread love, spread truth.
That's it.
Yep. ppeinmusic.com. You know what it is.
Hey, go grab them chains, man.
Chains.
Go get them pieces.
Hoodies, shirts, all that stuff's in there. I gotta update some more. I haven't done nothing in a while, but there's some new designs up there. There's some new designs within the last couple weeks. Yeah.
Well, it's something for them to look at. They can look at it. You know,
a lot of stuff out there. Yeah.
Yeah. Go browse. Go check it out. The holidays coming up, man.
Go take a look. You might see something you like. Something might talk to you.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
You know, that'd be your way of supporting us. You know, we ain't ask for a lot. You know, that'd be your way of supporting the show.
Yeah, you like hoodies anyways, you know?
You know, you see me in a spaceship.
Yeah.
Who gonna beam up with us?
Yep. We'll have to see who beams up with us on 106.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody might beam up with us next week. We don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows what could happen? So
beam me up, Scotty.
Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with
BDot, baby.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Awkward Intelligence. Just smoking vibe. This is Awkward Intelligence. Just smoking